However, 60s technology was very limited. The 5 IBM mainframe computers took over a power room and weighed over a ton, but their memory cores were only 8 megabytes each. Now we'll put that into perspective. The building to your right, or to your left, depending on where you're sitting at, houses a Saturn V rocket, which is the rocket that was used to rockets existence. And the rocket inside this building is made up of 3 pieces of the canceled Apollo missions, Apollos 18, 19, and 20. An all-in rocket with the red top is a model of the Mercury Redstone rocket, and the one on the yellow scaffolding is Little Joe 2. Back in the 60s, this building like the design. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up shortly to the conspiracy captain. Now, because we'll be entering an active government building, as well as the real historic Apollo mission control room, we have a new guidelines before we get here. Large heavy bags for that reason. This is a secure coming from the building with double cameras, so now worry about your items while upstairs. All in the room.
You ate a chip from like a Doritos bag, just make sure you're all good to go. And I think that should be everything. So.
When y'all are ready, you may follow me up the stairs.
Alright.
Ustedes.
Yes, because you were on the tram, now you're an astronaut.
Yep, we completed astronaut training. If you have any questions, just let us know.
Watch your step. Guys, welcome in. Watch your step. We'll get started here in a moment.
Alrighty guys, once again, make sure that we're scooting all the way down to the left-hand side in these rows for us, please, and thank y'all. Once again, if we...
My name is Lily, and it is my honor to be your mission control host today. The room you are currently sitting in was the VIP viewing room for Flight Control Room 2 while it was in operation. This room was designed as a sanctuary for astronauts' families to come in at any time of day or night and see what was going on with their loved one in space. Before I start the presentation, I do have a couple reminders for you. Just as you heard downstairs, everything in this room is original all get that
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gene Kranz. I would like to welcome you to the historic Mission Operations Control Room. I served as the flight director during the descent and landing of the first American astronauts on the moon. In 2019, this room, from the consoles with related flight documents and artifacts to the carpet, wallpaper, and mission medallions, was restored and preserved to the Apollo era. Even the viewing room seats you're sitting in are original, as are the telephone and communications booths and the simulation control room. The large screens at the front of the room display trajectory data, which we use to control the spacecraft. The clocks above the screens helped us to keep track of mission milestones, including how long the rocket engine fired, and loss of radio signal times as the spacecraft moved behind the moon. And the two viewing room televisions to your upper left and right display indications. On that day, my team was responsible for guiding Lunar Module Eagle to a safe landing on the moon. You will hear our voices and the voices of the astronauts as we encounter.
Copy, fill to go. Altitude 5,200 feet. Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for landing. Retro. Go. Vital. Go. Guidance. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Econ. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom, we're go for landing.
Eagle Houston, you're go for landing, over.
Copy, fill to go.
I understand, go for landing, 3,000 feet. Copy. Bravo 1.
Bravo 1. Roger. Bravo 1. Same type, we're go. Same type, we're go. Flight.
We're go, same time, we're go.
Flight Fighter right on, real good.
2,000 feet, into the ag, 47 degrees. Roger.
Okay, keep it advised.
47 degrees.
How's our margin looking, Bob? It looks okay. We've got 4.5.
100 feet down at 19. 540 feet down at 30, down at 15.
Attitude hold. Okay, hold.
Attitude hold.
I think we better be quiet. Raj. Okay, the only call outs from now on will be fuel.
10 and 50 feet down at 4. 30, lift the half down. They're, tags on, yeah, the descent. Touchdown. Don't control both auto, destination command override off.
How's that?
Take the arm off.
Fantastic.
113 is in.
Do it every day. Go. Gotcha.
We copy it down, Eagle. Houston,
T1, stand by T1.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Okay, I just checked, get back up to that first step. It's, not even collapsed too far, but it's adequate to get back up. Roger, we copy. Pretty good slow jump. Buzz, this is Houston. F2. The crew member signatures and signature of the President of the United States.
Okay, stay there. Just stay there. Yeah. Just. Okay, Christian, you stay one. Okay, good.
Alrighty, guys. Questions that find on its way up. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask, guys.
I designed this.
You can do point there, do something. Yeah. Wait. Do something.
Flags on those three astronauts and bring them home safely. That is why Apollo 13 is considered a successful failure. They were not able to land on the moon. However, they made it back safely home, which is the primary goal of any mission. In 2021, NASA celebrated the 51st anniversary of this mission with the dedication of a bronze statue in the George W. Heavy Rocket Park, depicting the Apollo 13 crew exiting the helicopter. partially reusable rockets.
Engine check.
Ma, it says engine on there.
Not here to roll around.
I don't think we should sit on it. Okay, she's taking a video. Come on, come this way. Sorry. Let's go see the other ones.
They get bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. No, in case we need some water or
Here it is.
yeah, stay over here.
Over here by us. You're being here. No, you're being
Look at the flag. And then
We've seen this before, believe it or not. Yeah, we went to see one. See the plate on the inside there? That's where the fuel is injected.
Está gordito, está gordito.
Après, quand ils sont en noir, cette partie se détache.
Daí aqui no final.
se traían así los dos, arriba y abajo.
Not when it was attached.
Nico, bájale bien rápido, bájale bien rápido.
They're only the last one that wears like that is on like the last one. Why
Is that all that's there? Yeah, but you can see the next level from there too.
اومدیم خرج موی جواب آی خود سفینه این میفهمی چیه؟ همون جایی که فضانوردا و فضانی هم که از این سوراخ به این سوراخ میرن یه همونجا یه همون
Ay, ahí arriba también.
Where does it sleep? Outside.
because
It's just
upon
smaller
studying
than
the
the moon rock.
850 pounds of moon rock we brought back. The most coldest
So it shows
planet
you where it's from.
Man, on the moon, but the moon's not a planet.
This
So
one
when the moon
16,
is
so
about
different.
250 degrees below zero in the shade in the darkness, but it's also 250 degrees above zero in the sunlight.
Wow.
Look at this.
That's big.
Yeah, so we see the same side of the moon.
That's what it is. It kind of looks
Yeah, there are spaceships in there.
All right.
Okay, there.
Thanks, you too.
3.8 billion year old. Yeah, there's eight touchstones in the world. Now we brought back 800. Oh no, I wanted to be, but I'm not.
What's your favorite? Is that guy real? I want to see if he can. I don't think he's real.
Moon rock.
Esas son las fracciones, la gran mayoría. Ajá. Mire, todos los elementos, el magnesio, mire, 4.8% y aquí es el magnesio.
氮气是稳定的气体，氮气不氧化，不发生任何退化，就是什么样的
go for the next experiment, sir.
What that means was it's so amazing. It's a new experience for me.
Coming from diverse backgrounds and being immersed right into like a survival training event right out of the gate, the cold and the wet, just challenges that we're having to support each other through, and that happens for them.
We will share with you the legacy of learning that is one of the most essential elements to the Johnson Space Center.
Since 1980, every single NASA astronaut has trained across the street at the astronaut training facility. This means that at one point, every single NASA astronaut has been a Houston resident.
Wow, it kind of makes you proud to be in Houston, doesn't it?
You know, it really does. Yeah, pretty cool. Now, life-size mock-ups like this are designed to train the next generation of space explorers.
Ooh, that sounds like fun! November 2nd of last year marked 25 years of continuous human presence on the International Space Station.
Amazing! That means that for some of you, human beings have been living in space your entire lives. And for the rest of us, well, we remember when it got started.
But enough about history. Space science is all about building on the past while looking towards the future. So let's get this training started for all of you, our newest class of ASCANs.
Whoa, hold on, Allie. I think we should clarify that ASCANs is a short
20 minutes of training.
Alright, well, let's get all training started with a quick tour of this place. Now, this mock-up represents just one of 18 connected modules of the ISS. The station's total size is equivalent to an American football field and has the living quarters of a 6-bedroom house with 2 bathrooms, a gym, and a 300.
Now this mock-up that we're in right here is not an exact replica of any specific module on the ISS, but it does contain several elements that are used throughout the station. This will make it easier to train you on the different kinds of equipment and experiments during today's short training mission.
Although this mock-up is pretty accurate, there is one thing that we cannot replicate. Do you guys guess what that is? Exactly. Weightlessness gravity?
That's exactly right. Astronauts experience microgravity or perceived weightlessness. This actually explains all of these blue handles. They help astronauts get themselves from one location to the next.
It's important to remember that on the actual ISS, there is no one
Want to try microgravity? Yeah? Yeah? Next time.
Really? You got to be studying for babysitting. Cool. We haven't finished training. That's fair. But now that you have a basic understanding of the station, you can see that it's a truly self-supporting environment. But before we can start training,
The daylight fades and the curtain falls. I hear the silence of the canyon walls. But when the blue turns into velvet black, there is a map that guides the spirit back. A billion fires burning in the deep, while the heavy world is fast asleep. Ryan hunting in the winter sky, watching the centuries go drifting by.
Oh, we are sailing on a ship of stone, spinning through the dark, but not alone. From the red dust of Mars to the rings of Saturn's
We are travelers in the endless night. The universe is breathing slow and wide, with a gravity that pulls us from inside. We are the stardust, we are the spark, singing our song into the beautiful dark.
They say the light takes 1,000,000 years to reach the place where it disappears. So when I look at the Milky Way, I'm seeing the ghosts of yesterday.
Nebulas blooming like a garden flower in the silence of the midnight hour. No walls, no borders, just the open space. A mirror reflecting the human face. Oh, we are
Sailing on a ship of stone, spinning through the dark, but not alone. From the red dust of Mars to the rings of Saturn's We are
travelers in the endless night. The universe is breathing slow and wide, with a gravity that pulls us from inside. We are the stardust, we are the spark, singing our song into the beautiful dark.
Can you feel the rotation?
Round and round we go.
Can you feel the vibration?
We are small, but we see